Kourtney Kardashian has been criticized for allegedly imitating Travis Barker, with some calling it pathetic. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kourtney Kardashian is someone who has always been in the spotlight. As a member of the famous Kardashian family, she's used to being the center of attention, both loved and criticized by the public. Her every move gets noticed, discussed, and often judged. Whether it's something she posts online, the way she dresses, or who she's dating, people are always watching. This is the reality of her life, and it's something she has been dealing with for years. In the past, Kourtney spent many years in a relationship with Scott Disick, the father of her 3 older children. Their on and off relationship was a big part of the early seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. While many fans hoped they would one day work things out and stay together, that never happened. Eventually, they went their separate ways. Over time, Kourtney moved on, and so did Scott. Later on, Kourtney began dating musician Travis Barker, who is the drummer for the rock band Blink-182. Their relationship quickly became serious, and it wasn't long before the two of them were making headlines. In 2022, they officially got married. Then, in 2023, they welcomed their first child together, adding a new chapter to Kourtney's life. Their romance has been shown on social media, TV, and in the news, making them one of the most talked about celebrity couples in recent years. While some fans adore their love story and admire how close they seem, others have been more critical. This week, that criticism got louder when Kourtney posted a photo to her Instagram story that stirred up a lot of online talk. The picture, taken from a low angle, showed her legs and included Travis Barker, who was wearing loose-fitting jeans. The photo didn't show much else, and because Instagram stories don't have a place for people to comment directly, fans took their opinions to other platforms. One of the most active places for this discussion was Reddit, particularly in a group where people often share their unfiltered thoughts about the Kardashian family. The response there was intense. Some people accused Kourtney of no longer having her own style and said she had changed too much just to match Travis. One person claimed that Kourtney always seems to change who she is depending on the person she's with. This person said she doesn't seem to have her own identity and that she simply copies the look and vibe of whoever she's dating at the time. This comment was echoed by others who agreed that Kourtney often appears to lose herself in her relationships. They questioned why she couldn't just be herself instead of adopting someone else's way of dressing or acting. Another user commented that the whole situation was strange and disappointing. They said that someone as well-known as Kourtney should have something more meaningful to offer, like a talent or skill that stands out. Instead, they were frustrated that the most attention-grabbing thing she had shared recently was a photo of her legs and her boyfriend's jeans. They felt this was not what someone in their 40s should be doing, especially a person with her level of fame and resources. One more person shared that it bothered them how completely Kourtney had embraced Travis's rocker style. They found it pathetic, saying she had built her whole image around a man who, in their opinion, wasn't even that special. This kind of harsh comment might seem unfair to some people, but it shows how intense the criticism can get when you're a public figure. Another user took the discussion even further, saying the photo reminded them of their high school days. They described it as similar to when someone who used to be a preppy cheerleader suddenly started dressing like a punk rocker to impress a boy in art class. They joked that the boy probably only listened to certain bands and liked to act cool while making fun of others. This user felt that both Kourtney and Travis were trying too hard to be edgy and unique, but instead looked like they were stuck in the early 2000s. Their comments suggested that the couple's style felt outdated and inauthentic. Despite all this criticism, one thing is clear: the Kardashians, including Kourtney, are still very much a part of pop culture. For more than a decade, people have watched their lives unfold on reality television. Kourtney has been part of that journey since the beginning. She was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians for 14 seasons, and she also starred in spin-offs like Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami and Kourtney and Kim Take New York. Even after the original show ended, the family didn't disappear. Instead, they signed a new deal with Hulu and launched the Kardashians, a fresh series that continues to show their personal lives. The new show is already in its 5th season, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. People still care about what the Kardashians are doing, and as long as that interest remains, they will stay in the spotlight. Kourtney, in particular, has always had a strong following. Some people love her laid-back attitude and the way she prioritizes her family. Others find her personality more difficult to connect with. But either way, she gets attention. And as long as she's sharing parts of her life online, there will always be people ready to comment, good or bad. It's not unusual for celebrities to face criticism, especially when they post things that feel personal or open to interpretation. In Kourtney's case, this latest photo may have been a simple moment she wanted to share, but it quickly became a talking point. People wondered what message she was trying to send and whether she had changed too much because of her relationship. It's worth asking, is it really so wrong for someone to change their style when they fall in love? Many people go through phases where they dress differently or try new things because they're inspired by someone they care about. Sometimes, couples naturally start to match each other's look over time. That doesn't always mean they're losing themselves. It can just be part of growing and exploring life with a partner. However, because Kourtney is famous, everything she does gets magnified. What might seem like a normal choice for most people becomes a topic for debate when it's her. People expect celebrities to have a strong sense of individuality, and when they don't, fans can feel let down. In this case, Kourtney's photo sparked a bigger conversation about identity, influence, and what it means to truly be yourself. Some fans worry that she has let go of who she used to be in order to fit into a new role. Others feel that she's just evolving like everyone else and shouldn't be judged so harshly. What adds more complexity is the fact that this isn't the first time Kourtney has faced these types of comments. Throughout her time in the public eye, people have said similar things. When she was with Scott, she was seen as one version of herself. Now with Travis, she appears to be someone else. The constant changes in her image have led some to believe that she adapts too much based on who she's with, rather than holding on to a clear sense of identity. Still, it's important to remember that people change all the time. What someone liked or wore 5 years ago might not match who they are now. This is true for regular people and celebrities alike. Change doesn't always mean losing yourself. It can also mean learning, growing, and trying out new things. Of course, not everyone will agree. The online world is full of opinions, and when you're a Kardashian, those opinions come fast and often. Some people admire Kourtney and think she's found love and happiness with Travis. They enjoy seeing her express herself in different ways and think it's refreshing that she's not afraid to be different. Others, though, think she's gone too far. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.